Welcome to Introduction to Choreo Insights. In this video, you'll have an overview of Choreo Insights functionalities. Choreo Insights is a tool that allows you to analyze and compare your library's collections against other collections in WorldCat, align your library's collections with your institutional goals and priorities, including emerging curriculum and future trends, identify cost-saving opportunities to reduce redundancy and relieve budget pressures, then advance your institutional-level diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. Let's have an overview of Choreo Insights options. After you log into your Choreo Insights account, you arrive at Choreo Insights homepage. On the top menu, you find the following options: Insights, to build your queries and manage saved queries; comparator groups, to add and manage groups to compare their collections against your institution collections; uploads, to add custom created title lists and compare against your collections. On the dashboard, just below the top menu, you find the option to rename your query using the pencil icon and save it. Below, you find the options to select for your query. On the Select an Analysis tab, you can decide if you want to compare everything in your collections, only what overlaps, distinct titles held by your library only, or gap titles held by other libraries, depending on what you want to accomplish. Then you select the comparator groups that you have created. You can add multiple groups to be combined into one query, or as option, you can select lists if you want to compare against OCLC predefined lists such as Dude Score titles, Health Digital Library, Internet Archive, Outstanding Academic Titles, or ProQuest eBook Central. Or if you want to compare against your uploaded title lists. You can add filters for your queries if you want a comparison for a specific type of subject classifications, either Library of Congress, all subjects, or specific classes, or Dewey with the respective Dewey ranges. Fast, faceted application subject terminology subject headings, such as personal name, event, or chronological, for example. Group holdings, same or any addition, and the criteria. WorldCat holdings, same or any addition, and the criteria. And/or the available formats, all or specific formats. Publications, with the criteria for the publication year and the respective link for the codes for the place of publication. Government documents, usage, language, with the respective codes. Academic programs, with code level and the link to any CES zip codes, and the local holdings locations. After selecting all the options for your query, click the Run Report button located on the upper right side of the screen to run your query. After running your query, you can click the Save Query button located on the upper right side of the screen to save your query and be able to manage, edit, and reuse it later. After saving your query, you can click the Export arrow to Export your query in CSV format to be shared outside of Choreo Insights interface. Let's say, for example, you wanted to check the gap in your collections for your technology program compared against another three groups. First, let's name your query and save it. Then, under Select Analysis Type, let's select Gap. Now, let's select the comparator groups from the groups you have created. Let's select the three groups for this example. Under Filter Options, let's select the subject classifications to be Dewey, with the Dewey range to be 600 technology. Let's leave formats as all. Then under language, let's enter the code for English. You can find the language codes under View Codes link. Now that you have all the selected information, let's click the Run Report button located on the upper right side of the screen to run this query. The results are based on our choices for the gap comparison for technology. Results: total of titles held by the comparator groups but not your library. Then collection with the count of all titles held by your library. Below, you find a graph for our gap comparison. If you place the cursor on the column, you can see the details. In this example, the total titles owned by those institutions, but not by yours. Then, below the graph, you have the list of titles missing in your collection with the respective call number, title, and link to woodcat.org page. If you click the Woodcat link next to the title, it takes you to the title details. Now, on the upper right side of the screen, you can save your query, clicking the Save Query button, and export it to be shared within your institution if you plan to add any of the titles to your collection. After you save your query, you can manage it on the top menu under Insights and save the insights. You will be able to reopen your query when clicking the respective hyperlinked query name to either export it again, run a new report with the same criteria, or add it to your query as desired, then run another report. Under your saved queries, on the Actions column on the right, you can click the pencil icon to open and take action on your query, or you can click the trash can icon to delete your query if you no longer need it. On the top menu, you find the options to filter your saved queries and sort it by query name, type, criteria, or last modified. Then you can easily create a new query using the Create New Query button located on the upper right side of the screen. You can visit help.oclc.org to find more documentation. Thanks for watching.